Hello there, everybody. Welcome back to Shadowrun Hong Kong. It has been a while since I recorded again, and things are getting very stressful for me. So I'm not actually sure if I'll end up finishing all of this before I have to go. Uh, that's quite nerve-wracking because I've put things off way too long, and there are some last-minute things I still have to do, which are very worrying. But, enough about that. You step into the opulently appointed penthouse to the sound of voices. Several adults are scattered about the room, with one standing in front of a young teenager. Okay, I guess there are multiple people around here. The young girl is engaged in an argument with a woman whose nose has a long scar over it and whose body language speaks of weariness. Little girl, I don't care what the Fushi team told you. I'm freelance, and I know exactly what my contract states. It says I have to keep you here in this penthouse, and that you don't get to leave or receive any visitors unless Mr. Johnson says so. Simple as that. The girl, your target, Lillian Lai, growls under her breath. Why do you gotta be that way? You're more pig-headed than an actual pig. She looks past the bodyguard and spots you. Her eyes go wide, but she doesn't say anything. Practice, girl. A lot of practice, and a lot of years working for MET 2000. I get paid real well for what I do, and I do not get paid to listen to bullshit. Scarred woman narrows her eyes at Lai. Hey, look at me when I'm talking to you. She ignores the scarred woman and continues to look past her toward you. With a quick flick of her wrist, she dismisses the woman's command. Yeah, okay, whatever, I'm sorry, blah, 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 we done here. Annoyed, the scarred woman glances over her shoulder and locks eyes with you. Well, well, looks like some freelancers. She turns to face you with slow confidence, and the Fushi guards follow suit. Why would you be slumming it up with Fushi? Job's a job, right? Everybody's got bills to pay. She glances left and right at the Fushi guards, gesturing for them to remain calm. Name's Conair. Essane Conair. Maybe you've heard of me? Should I have? Guess not. No matter. Looks like we got a problem. You're a freelancer and so am I. I'm getting paid to guard this girl, and you must be getting paid to take her out of here. She clenches a fist and pops each knuckle independently. Seems like it'll be you against me. Wu grits his teeth and snorts. Lady, we've killed nastier stuff than you on our way to the subway. She folds her arms with a smirk. Come on, I'm a professional. You think I feel threatened by my own kind? We don't have to fight, with no parenthesis, or no period. Oh yeah? How do you figure? She crosses her arms over her chest, waiting. Let's see. Intelligence or etiquette Shadowrunner? You're freelance. You might pose a threat. The goons at your back, though, they're just cannon fodder. And I have 3 other people myself. They wouldn't have hired you if their own people were up to the job. Shadowrunner, yeah, sure. She cocks her head, eyeballing you warily. She doesn't make any move to attack. Oh yeah? What makes you say that? Look at us. We're obviously prepared to kill anyone who gets in our way. We're expecting to. That, in turn, means that we're certain your Fushi friends will afford us no significant difficulty. To wit, we will kill all of them without breaking a sweat. Perhaps you aren't being paid enough to face us with so little backup. She purses her lips, eyes locked on yours. I guess that's one way of looking at it. She nods suddenly. Yeah, okay. This job isn't make or break for me, and I don't particularly like Fushi to begin with. So I think I'm gonna go get a sandwich or something. The security officers in the room make no move to leave, but exchange nervous glances with one another. Isayan looks to the other Fushi guards in the room. Hey, if you guys want to stay here and bleed, be my guests. Personally, I only like earning money that I live to spend. As she starts to walk toward the door, the rest of the Fushi officers quickly follow. Why are you guys going to the rooftop, though? Should be going to, like, the elevator or something? Oh, hey, speaking of... What's that? 250 creds? Could be worse. What's this? We always like looting places. Oh yeah, we'll take that. Who do we want to get? Oh, we can only give it to one person. Oh well. Bah. If we don't use it, then it'll go to our shared stash. Hi. The girl watches the guards file out of the room and grabs her head in astonishment. Are you kidding me? You just talked them into leaving so that you could walk me right on out of here. Nice. Very nice. You must be Lillian Lai. Her face twists into a comical mask of disgust. Lily! Call me Lily. Nobody calls me Lillian except for... nobody. She shakes off the expression, crosses her arms, looks you over from head to toe. She appears to approve and gives you a shallow nod. So what's the plan? Are you taking me all the way back to my uncle? I've never been rescued from a corporate apartment suite before. Don't really know how this works. I'm just getting you out of the building. Okay, cool. Let's book it. I'm betting that pighead, insane, is calling in backup right now. Great. Because that's, that's, As you rush down the hallway, Jomo's image blinks to life on your PDA. His face has been painted neon by the reflected light of the cockpit, and the ambient drone of the spinning rotors threatens to drown out his voice. Bad news, my friend. Jomo cannot land on Icon Towers right now. Whatever it is you have done, Fushi seems to know it. Their anti-air missiles have come online. They tell me that I must leave or be shot down. So time for a new plan then. Get down to the street. Fushi may control the air around Icon, but the streets are for everyone. If you can find a nice open area, I'll land the helicopter and pick you up. In the meantime, I will call to change the meet location for the girl's pickup. We'll have to do it in front of Icon. Jomo won't risk being shot down with the girl aboard. Fushi won't risk a corporate war by firing surface air missiles into a public street. Maybe they'd try it if she were a high-ranking executive, but they won't stick their necks out over a teenage girl. They can still get trigger-happy with their soldiers, though. I hope your uncle's protection team is well-trained to this lie. So... Oh, this is an elevator? What? The elevator goes to the roof? I guess so. That's possible. Lily tentatively steps from the elevator and glances up and down the hallway. She looks at you, her relief plain. Alright, coast is clear. I wish we could ride that all the way to the ground floor, but this building's so big they've staggered the shafts. Keeps the rabble from getting up to the top floor from the shopping mall. We'll have to elevator hop to keep going down. As for this section of the building... She shoves her face into her elbow to stifle the following wheezes. A few seconds later, she lowers her arm. Excuse me. That didn't sound good. She waves a hand dismissively. It's nothing, just dust in my nose. I know that feel. I know that feel more than most probably do. As I was saying, I think this level just contains a bunch of mixed rooms. Offices, meeting rooms, maybe some management residences. She shrugs. Probably. Gabbett shoots Lily a sidelong look. Just a guess? Because that seems, kind of specific. Lily smacks a hand to her forehead and lets out a low, frustrated groan. Are you for real right now? Or does your line of work just make you crazy paranoid? So what's your point? Jerks who were holding me captive underestimated my ability to eavesdrop. I'm not stupid. I was trying to listen for ways I could escape. I overheard them discussing all kinds of things about this building. Please. Let's just find an elevator that takes us to the plaza level, okay? I remember the jerk brigade bringing me through a shopping center. It's a little blurry, but I think it should be near the ground floor. Then we can get out of here. Not at the helipad. She locks her hands onto her hips. How should I know? It's not like I asked the guy who was holding a gun to my back, hey, Mr. Kidnapper Man, wouldn't it be easier if we did this whole abduction thing with an aircraft? Yeah, right. Okay, well, we'll deal with any problems as they come up. Problems. Such as... that guy. Who dat? Do we want to, try approaching them? Or seeing what the rest of this area's got in store for us, maybe? Oh, this locked door with no... Okay. Nothing there. Nothing doing. Aha! What's... Oh, we could send Crochet through here, right? No? Yeah? No? Maybe? Send one of the team's drones in, yeah. Activate a drone. Yeah, well, we'll try. We'll see if Crochet can sneak his way. He's wounded. Might as well fix that. I mean, what else are you gonna do, right? Oh, can you still get? No, of course. Oh well. What's in there? Gas stove. Gas range is a rarity in the age of microwave induction stoves. Judging by the row of woks and large pots nearby, someone who works on this floor must be a fan of traditional Chinese cooking. Something much harder to do without large amounts of open flame. Gas hose that connects to the back of the range looks loose. Strips of peeling duct tape form a tenuous seal. Okay. Let's enter. What's the benefit of that? I mean, do I really want to just like fill this whole area up with? Yeah, I mean, that seems kind of evil. to just set fire to this floor. That's okay. Well, we'll go for it. See what happens. With a sudden hiss, propane begins filling the room. It would be wise to leave the area before a stray spark causes an explosion. Yeah. You don't say. Okay, well, shut him down. Can we, no, we're just kind of stuck in combat now. Oh, there we go. Oh, my, As the sound of the gas explosion fades, you hear the tromp of boots in the distance. Duncan glances over at you. Well, somebody like that. Sounds like that got somebody's attention. Hopefully they'll be too busy investigating the fire to notice us. Great. But what's behind here? Is this not gonna be one I can hack? Oh. Do I have any codes? I do not. Welp. I could try to guess it, but that would... probably not end particularly well, as it happens. But, oh, we got this guy to move. And they're all still there. So that's great. That's where I need to get to as well, of course. What? Oh, hello. Let's drop a quick save. Drop a quick save. Hi. I wanted to talk. A few technicians are standing around a billiard table, but they seem to be chatting more than playing. Their pool cues have been leaned lazily against a poster-covered wall. One of the technicians, a hooded orc, is excitedly speaking to the others. His name badge is strung on the side of the billiard table, Francis Chow. An unusual name, given his prominent Western features. So I got this sleaze program, right off of the black market. I mean, Fuchsia software is good and all, but if I start snooping around for an upgrade for my program, management's got to ask questions. Top of that, I don't have much to spend. Blew my penetration testing budget in June. Well, I figured I could get into the hotel database and forge myself an invitation. But guess what? Turns out the Hilton upgraded their matrix security specifically to keep out unwanted guests. That means people like me. Much as it pains me to say, guys, I don't think we'll be going to the premiere of Blood from Beyond 2, The Martian Vampire. Sucks too, I even ran out of tux. Aw, shit, I was really looking forward to seeing Lung Tak Hua in person. What a bummer. Technician leans back to stretch and catches sight of you. He recoils with the start, lashing out under the table with one leg. You hear a dull thunk. Ah, what the heck, man? That was my foot. What the heck, man? He follows his friend's eyeline to where you're standing. Is that, you mean like right there? Oh. Oh. Don't stop there. The story was just getting interesting. Well, it's over. Without better software, there's no way I'm getting into Hilton's system. The orc turns his back to the table and leans against it. He thinks for a moment, his mouth a frown. It's too bad. From what I've heard, this will be the biggest movie in years. Martian vampires, you know. Who doesn't love them? He claps his hands together. Anyway, what do you want, eavesdropper? Something break? Technician across the table raises his hand. Hang on a second. Before you respond to that, tell me this. Whatever it is that's broken, have you tried restarting it yet? And are you sure that it's plugged in? Chow rolls his eyes at his friend. Shut up, Keenan. Let her speak for herself. Go on, stranger. Tell us what you need. What's, You're not Chinese. That's because I was adopted, you insensitive ass. He runs a hand over his head, then gives it a good shake, as if trying to dismiss your comment. I was born in Madrid, but I grew up in Mongkok. Been here since I was 3 years old. He looks you in the eyes and gives you a small smirk. Considering your own sloppy Cantonese, I'm sure you can tell that my Cantonese is on par with the natives, because I grew up here. Why do you care so much about a movie? Because I'm cooped up in this damn tower all day, helping the ultra-rich with the most basic of technical problems. Hence my colleague's earlier comment. He crosses his arms. Don't get a lot of time off, but when I do, I need to blow off some serious steam. And who wouldn't want to walk the red carpet with all the stars? What are the people doing in the lobby? Building's under lockdown, some kind of security alert. Don't know why, don't care. I've done all I can for now. We just finished checking this floor's matrix service terminal, so now we got some time to kill. I'll bet you even know a way around the security lockdown. Okay. Someone with your kind of power could really help me out. His chest deflates. It would seem that his confidence only extends as far as the door. No can do, Chief. Rules are rules. I don't want to get chewed out by the boss. He screws up his face in concentration. I mean, I guess there's always the freight elevator, but it's on a different security circuit. If you really want out of here, just go to the main data trunk and hack the elevator yourself, provided you know the door code, of course. Dr. Shen Yang, you know, the producer. Let's see. Some of them even know Dr. Shen Yang. The orc's head jerks up at your words. He looks at the other two technicians, whose mouths hang open in surprise. They all exchange glances and then nod simultaneously. Oh, hell yeah, you got yourself a deal. He jots a number down on a scrap of paper and slides it to you. Oh, great. So I take it that's the, 40561. I'm gonna have to look at that again, but, you know, okay. It's fine. It's whatever. As long as we don't trigger that combat. I mean, we're probably gonna have to trigger that combat eventually, but we're gonna have as much fun here, messing around outside of combat as we can. So 40561. Cool. What do we got? Please don't tell me that I'm going to trigger the alarm, because that is the last thing that I want at this point in time, is just to screw up this run, just like I've screwed up every other one. System trace 100. Great. That is some lovely, well, let's see if we can make it through here. And then make it through here. So they don't see this spot. And they don't see the... Oh, God. Ugh. They don't see this one. either. And then I can just kind of like book it. Maybe? Maybe. Huh? Ah! Okay. We got there. We got there. Do I wanna force it? Is this... It is just the elevator over. Let's force it. Because I can just jump right out of here afterwards. Pretty sure. Doesn't seem like... Aha! And that leads here. So we don't need to go through the lobby? That's handy. Hey! Hey! Lily lets out a breath with a small, satisfied noise. Her pallid skin tone flushes for just a moment as she smiles. This is what I remember. Shops and restaurants, all that jazz. Exit should be nearby. Let's cross our fingers if there aren't too many security guards. We'll take it one step at a time. She nods approvingly. Good plan. Let's try to avoid a mall gunfight, especially since I don't have a gun to defend myself. She looks at her small hands. They're shaking. The girl doesn't look especially scared, but she's definitely a shade paler. Ugh. Like I could even aim if I did have a gun. I doubt I could hit anything that isn't lying on the ground. Everyone's feet, though, better tremble. Alright. Let's see what we... Let's see what we got in store. 4-6. I mean, we could give her another elemental. That's nothing really wrong with that. Oh, Lily has an inventory now? Oh boy. We're gonna end up getting into combat, aren't we? Huh. Oh boy. Look at all those guys. I mean, there's a Matrix terminal in there, but there's a bunch of people in there as well. I feel like we should save. Oh, make sure. You gonna let me save? Thanks. Thanks. Let's see what's through this door. Oh boy. Nothing particularly good. All right, let's see what's up with these guys. Hi guys. Do you care that we're in here? Oh, oh god. Oh god. Oh no. Welp. I missed that. The break room is redolent with the smell of instant coffee, prepackaged steamed buns, and stale cigarette smoke. A trio of Fushi retail workers are in residence. Two have their eyes glued to a Cantonese language variety show, and the third is fiddling with a dented electric tea kettle. Bleh. As you enter, the tea kettle tinkerer glances back at you. Hey, this is break room is for employees only? What the heck do you think you're doing back here? Despite her proclamation, she doesn't lift her eyes from the tea kettle she's holding for more than a split second. Her lips curl back and she begins muttering under her breath. What's wrong with you now, you stupid thing? Mind if I take a look? I might be able to fix whatever's wrong. The employee blinks a few times, taken aback at the offer. After a moment, she tosses you the kettle. Knock yourself out. You help me get my tea. I don't care if you hang out in here. Prying off the bottom of the tea kettle's heating element, you quickly isolate the problem. The heat regulation dial has become unhooked from the power supply, rendering the kettle inert. A few quick twists of wire later, and you've reconnected the power. Replacing the bottom, you toss the kettle back. The employee cautiously fills the tea kettle and places it back on its base. Within seconds, the thing is bubbling away in front of her, and she nods in satisfaction. Doesn't even turn back around. If anyone asks, you were never here. Just don't break anything, okay? Another employee, a store manager of some kind, glances over his shoulder and hisses at the woman by the tea kettle. Would you please keep quiet? I'm trying to watch Mei Sung's segment, and I can't hear with all your chattering. For a moment, she looks like she's about to say something, cutting to the man watching the trid. Instead, she bites her lower lip and turns back to her newly functional tea kettle. That being one word is what is throwing me. Like, I've never seen it as... All the while, the Fushi manager remains engrossed in his trid program. He doesn't bother looking back toward you, his eyes remaining glued to the trid. If he cares that you're in here, he certainly isn't showing it. Thank you. Okay. Well, I hope you don't mind. I'm gonna jump into the Matrix here. Hopefully this is on a different, like, server system, maybe. Nope. Of course not. Well then, let's just hope that I don't have to force any other ones. I don't even know what I'm in here for. So we can go here pretty safely. Oh, great. Of course there are more. There are always more. Timing on these is a little bit strange. Go. Get there. I like how they're all like just rank 9 now as well. That's good. All right. Let's see what this has in store for us. 5, 6, 1. 5, 6. Crying out loud. 4, 7, 5, 1. Like, geez. 7, 3, 8, 5. 3, 9, 9, 2, 2. 7, 2, 5, 9, 5, 7, 9, 5, 3, 4, 3. 7, 7, 9, 1, 3, 1. 8, 6, 2. 3, 3, 3, 8, 4, 2, 9. Hey, we got there. So we got a bunch of Q's and an O and a bunch. Okay, there we go. Get in there. Automated package delivery system. Cool. I don't know what that's for, but I guess we got there. Let's see if we can get. Oh no, we're not gonna. Nope, nope, nope. Scoot, skedaddle, and then scoot the rest of the way. Get out of here and get to the other. Get to the other side. Oh god. Nope. Yep. Nope. Saw that coming. Alright, well, let's see if we can take this guy out at least. If we get caught again, we're screwed. So that's good. Let's chill out here for a moment. Although getting rid of one of those two does... It is a little bit beneficial. Okay, this one looks a little easier. So we can go here pretty easily. Does that... They can see through that. Yeah, okay. Oh, this has 2 tracks. Alright, fair enough. We can go there. Book it! And we have to move up here. Which is gonna be fun to time, because... no, oh god. Okay. Come on. Book it! Get over there. There we go. Let's see what this one has. 9646. 821. 5821. 49732. 86182. 854256. 185435. 9891. 1, no, 4. It was 4, wasn't it? 9793994. Hey! Got a bunch of M's. And a Q at the beginning. A bunch of M's with a Q at... this one? There we go. Let's see what this is. A dossier. I don't know what we needed that for. Plan to blackmail her into working full-time for Fushi with an understanding she will be sent on missions considered too dangerous for company employees. Great. Okay. I don't know why that's just chilling out in there, but, we don't have the keypad combination for this. Oh boy. Okay. Well, we're gonna call it here. We're gonna just, well, as soon as they all stop moving again, we're gonna quickly drop another save. And yeah, we're gonna call it here and see what happens next time when we try to find out the security code for that elevator so that we don't have to get into a fight. So, thank you all for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!